When's lunch? When's lunch? When's lunch? Oh no. Hey everybody listening, we're back with another episode of When's Lunch. My name is Spencer.
I am Matheson.
And we have a shredded, handsome influencer and singer-songwriter. Matheson, let's give a little baby round of applause for Scotty Sire.
Yes. Scotty is here.
Hi guys, I'm Scott. I'm here on the podcast, and this is my baby voice. It's not very good. Babies can't even talk. Goo, daddy.
More.
I'm done. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, Scott, thanks for coming. For everybody that heard that, I bet Scott that he wouldn't talk in a baby voice when I introduced him, and he
now
won.
You owe him like thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
which is
13,000.
Thousands.
Not worth it, realistically.
It was worth it.
It was kind of worth it.
It was so worth it.
You're right.
That was kind of worth it.
It's not my
He
money.
wiped his ass with $13,000.
I mean, dude,
That's cool.
have you seen this balcony?
This is a nice balcony.
Thanks. We're the exclusive and only podcast that's in history ever been done on the balcony.
Because that for sound reasons, most people don't do that because it's all these outdoor sounds.
Right, but
People
it's-
are just too scared, you know? They're just...
Yeah, but the sounds are what makes it special. It's what makes it unique.
Yeah.
The dogs, the planes.
I don't
Helicopters.
understand podcast audio, how it has to be all like super microphoned up. Like I film vlogs on a camera. Why don't I just film my podcast on a camera, put the audio from the camera as the audio, and you know, like why doesn't that work?
If you literally put it on your channel, I'm sure it would probably get more, views and listens than if you, put it on the podcast app.
Yeah, it
That's true.
doesn't make any sense to me. But it does, but it doesn't.
But it kind of does. But it kind of does a little bit.
Quality.
Quality content. Dude, we're super stoked to have you. I know we've been talking about this for a minute. How did we meet? We met through our agent, I think.
Daniel from UTA, the touring agent.
Shout out Daniel.
He's like, yo, Spencer meets Scott, Scott meets Spencer, and then you.
And then me.
Matheson drums for me.
Yes.
So that's why you met him, I think, back on your last tour. And we've always talked about doing a podcast. And I was like, why don't I hit up my friends who are in the industry and let's chat with them.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Hell
Just
yeah.
hang out. So you came over, you're on the balcony, and we're here.
So you want to make a podcast episode with me, but you don't want to make a song.
Excuse me. Excuse
Just hit
me.
you with that real quick, all right? When are we getting
Relax,
a song in?
Scott. We just started talking about it.
Whenever we interact on Twitter, the Twitter people, they say, oh my God, collab.
I know. They go crazy. We're going to do that.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Well, you just sent me a really cool song that I liked a lot
And hopefully you remix it with the Spencer verse.
with some falsettos, and that'd be pretty nice.
I think it'd be sick.
It'd be fucking sick. We're going to do that. So I actually, before I saw any of your videos or anything, I heard your music first. What did you start with music or did you start with video?
I started with video. I started doing Vine like 7 years. I always forget when Vine was a thing now.
Yeah.
But I started on Vine. I made some singing Vines where I would like change lyrics to songs. Super, super goofy. Never meant to be like, oh, I can sing. Look at me. It's just more about like the words. That's how my songs are now too. Not about how I can sing. It's about what I'm writing about, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the most important. We were talking yesterday about, like a lot of artists need a thing.
Yeah.
Like not every artist sings like Bruno Mars. Like we were talking about John Mayer's voice and how John Mayer technically doesn't have like a crazy like acrobatic voice. He kind of just has like a super unique tone, and then he just has his thing, which is songwriting. And he's just very
he's got like a style that people love, and like
yeah.
That is interesting. I think there is a lot like there's the Ariana Grandes or like the people who can really, really sing and stand there and blow you away with their voice, or there's like a great performer, someone who has a lot of energy, brings that to the table, or like almost not a gimmick, but a gimmick. Like a lot of my stuff's about mental health and being sad and stuff like that, and people can relate to that. So that's what pulls them in. It's not necessarily like a fantastic voice or anything like that.
I think that's like the most important thing. I really do. I think there are
The messaging.
The messaging, yeah. I think if I'm the singing, if I'm scrolling TikTok, I usually hear, because my For You page is like mostly, it's like singers, because I like so many singing videos. I hear so many incredible singers, but it takes someone with like a thing. Like they have to have like almost like whether it's like a quirky vowel usage or whatever. Like that always draws me in. I've been to a couple of your shows and they're fucking awesome. They're so fun, bro.
Thank you.
It's literally
It was fun, yeah.
If you've never been to a Scotty
sure.
Sire show, it's Scott on stage with his friends partying,
Just having fun.
and having fun and fucking turning up and takes his shirt off.
At the end.
Yeah,
very
I know.
end.
It's the last
Not the
song,
whole time.
right?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really missed going on tours. You miss going on tours?
We try to avoid that
Doing
topic
shows?
because it's just too, it's just a little too sad.
We do have episodes about like our touring stories and the crazy shit that we got into and stuff.
But I mean, I know you had a show that was coming up, and like, wasn't Bruce going to do the show too?
Dude, he was
And it got canceled, and then pushed to October, and then canceled.
It was literally the day LA shut down.
And right
Crazy.
now, the October show is not technically canceled yet, but I just like don't see a way that, if there is a way that people can be in there, is the vibe really going to be good yet? Probably not.
Right.
There was the story about the country singer who put on a big show and got a whole bunch of backlash. No one was there wearing masks or anything like that.
Chase Rice?
I don't know. Don't know a lot of country singers, to be honest. Don't listen to it, but
Yeah, I think it might have been him. Yeah, it was not good, dude. It was like 2,000 people, even though it was outdoor. Like they were all just crammed in together.
Really, I didn't hear about this. Yeah,
it was not great.
of course, like what are they going to do? Like all space out? Not everyone rushes to the front of concerts, so that's the way it works. And I was talking to Daniel actually about when touring and shows do come back. Like, are you going to have to get a room that's 600 people but only sell 100 tickets? Then
yeah.
You can't make any money off that if you got to pay your band and
$1,000
everyone
tickets.
else.
Yeah. Not to mention that venues are like hurting now too. So I would have a hard time seeing like venues like trying to take a cut, to make shit happen. Because like the Troubadours, like there's been a million articles about how like they're actually in trouble about like staying open and stuff.
Yeah. There's so many bars and places.
Yeah.
Even like my stepdad owns a bar in Newport, and it's mostly drinks. They serve food too, so he can do takeout. But like your business hurts when you're a bar and you got to sell.
Oh my God.
And he would have like live bands in on the weekend. Can't do that. Can't do any of that. So how do you pay the rent?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's
Are
crazy.
you from Newport?
I was born in Newport.
Nice.
But like I grew up in Huntington Beach. The hospital was just in Newport.
There's this restaurant that I went to in Newport, and I wonder if you know it. It's this place called Rogers Garden.
Nope.
Okay.
Don't know it.
I don't know it either.
Never mind. But it was really tight. It was like an outdoor, like farm to table kind of spot. Newport Beach is really dope. Huntington Beach is really dope too. They're like, it doesn't feel like you're in LA, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like a much more open area, very beachy.
Oh yeah,
beachy vibes.
Hella beachy.
But yeah, it's a nice place. Not bad.
Yeah, it's cool. But yeah, I we both, like me especially, but we both heard your music first. So you started Vine when Vine came out?
I started Vine like 6 months after it came out, I think.
Which is still pretty early to be on it.
Yeah, I don't know exactly, to be honest. Like, I got Vine when it first came out, and I
didn't know about it until like a year after. How did you like catch it that fast?
I don't know. I think someone told me about it, and I downloaded it, and I didn't like it. Like what was on it at first when I downloaded it was like artsy stuff and like GIFs, and like it wasn't like people doing comedy skits yet.
Yeah.
And then 6 months later, my roommate, like in my like first apartment, it was a girl, and she was like, download Vine, like check out Vine. And I looked at the Vines, and it was like kids dancing, and they had millions of followers, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is so stupid and so easy. Like, I bet I could get a following on this app if I download it again. So I did. And then I did.
I did. And then I did.
So I did, and I was right.
I was right. It was dumb and it was easy. But
is Vine how you got involved with Vlog Squad? Like,
yeah, the whole Vlog Squad group was kind of put together with all these different personalities. Like, we all had our own followings from Vine, and then David was friends with everyone and just kind of started putting people in videos. And when he first started filming, everyone was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you, the camera's always on? Like, we film 6-second videos and then we're done. We don't do this like this.
Yeah.
And then his videos started blowing up, and everyone's like, all right, well, I'll do whatever you want.
right. When vlogging started taking off.
Yeah. But we all became friends. Like, I moved up to LA because I knew all these other Viners, and I was like, this is where everyone's at because they're trying to pursue some career in entertainment, so I should go up here and do this too. And then we all just like naturally became friends. A lot of people that like knew me from Vine, like Zane and Heath, like they hated me before they met me.
No way.
Yeah, a lot of people like because I would like dance around in my underwear. I was doing the shit that I thought was so dumb,
Right.
to get followers or whatever, and it wasn't a good portrayal of what my personality actually was.
I get that. I definitely get that. There's some people that I saw ahead of time, and then once I like actually met them, I was like, these are dope human beings. You, I hated you.
Cool.
And then when I met you, I was like, oh, he's not a douche who dances around in his underwear.
He's not as bad as I thought he was.
But you do dance around in your underwear still.
Yeah, I love doing that.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's one of the most
why
fun
not,
things.
Go to Trader Joe's, take your pants off.
If you got it, flaunt it.
I think you can do that.
Take your pants off, not your mask. If you're in Trader
Hey,
Joe's.
there we go. Now we're really getting somewhere.
My God, could you imagine? Just mask on, fucking slinging, just dangling.
Your underwear's on, but your pants are off. Yeah.
I'm talking about
Are you talking about Winnie the Pooh
ass
in it?
nude.
Like
Yeah.
Everywhere.
shirt only,
No.
no shirt.
No shirt,
clothing.
no pants.
Nothing. Just
Mask,
a mask.
though.
Maybe you wear a mask
Shoes are
as a
fine.
thong as well.
Actually, just
Double masked up on a Thursday afternoon.
Now we're really getting
double masked up,
That's what I'm talking about.
double cheeked.
That reminds me, I filmed my music video the other day for Don't Be. I filmed my music video the other day. Oh, I can't say that. I filmed my music video the other day for Don't Be Sad.
Yes.
And when I finished filming it, my neighbor sent a video to me. She's like, he wanted to join your parade because one of the shots we were running through the street, and it was this dude who was streaking through our neighborhood.
Oh my God.
And like the cops were like walking him down the street to arrest him.
In the back of your video?
It wasn't in the video. She just sent me like a clip because she caught it. Like,
Oh, that's so funny.
this dude was just running through our neighborhood naked for some reason.
That's hysterical.
Coronavirus is driving people crazy.
It is. It really is.
Got to get out of the house. Got to get out of these clothes. I'm not wearing a mask
Gotta get out of the skin.
or underwear. But
The video is funny, dude. For don't be sad.
Thank you.
It's just like, it's so clear that in the verses, it's like you're fucking bummed and you're sad, and then the chorus hits, and you have a sunshine hat on, and you just whip through the gate, and then all your friends are there.
yeah, it's kind of like a sarcastic take on like,
Right.
I don't feel so happy right now. It's like, cheer up, dude. Don't be sad. You're good.
What? Yeah.
All right, well, that worked. I'm good. Like,
What are the lyrics in the chorus? It's like, I'm
a ray of sunshine.
I'm
I
a- I'm a-
fucking love life.
yeah. It is super sarcastic, which
Yeah.
I love.
And I think the video turned out great. It is so interesting doing anything the way the world is right now, though. Like, you pay a little extra for COVID insurance. You have to have masks on the entire time while you're not shooting.
Yeah.
And then when you are shooting, you take the mask off, and it's like, why did I have the mask on in the first place? Like, now we're all right next to each other. Like, but, you know.
No, the COVID knows, dude. Like
COVID knows.
They
Like,
knows
all right,
that
as long as
doing
you're following the
business.
guidelines. Sorry, I kind of cut you off there.
No, I was just
My
gonna keep making a dumb joke, so I'm glad you got me off.
bad. My bad. I do that sometimes.
Yeah, it is interesting though. Like about, because I'm gonna shoot a video soon, and I'm like, I don't know what to expect whatsoever. Just
Yeah.
weird distance.
And it's interesting too, because like you can shoot something yourself, just lip syncing your song, but that's boring.
I did that. I did a video where I was in my bathtub, and it was like a real artistic video, like in a white room and
No,
stuff.
yeah, that's not boring. I love that.
But like, it's all I could do. It's like I did 100% of what I could do here without ruining my house,
Yeah.
and while staying on our artist brand as much as I could. And I was like, I can only do this fucking once, maybe
Yeah.
twice. I got to do some.
I'm
creative
always
shit.
leaning on the support of friends and getting other people that I know like to be in videos. And I've done a couple videos where I'm like, all right, I'm going to go like full artist mode. It's just going to be myself. And then I watch those things tank because they want to see interaction between other people,
Right.
and stuff like that.
You do come from that background too.
Mm-hmm. It's such a hard transition to be like, all right, well, just love me for my music, not for my friends. And you know,
Dude. I remember I was so excited to get the call to be in your Don't Be Sad video. I was like, hell yeah, dude, I'll be there.
you were? Did you even know I was shooting the video?
That's why I said that, because I'm fucking mad that you didn't call me.
I'm sorry I didn't call you, man. There was a limit on the amount of people that I could be there.
It's fine, dude.
I could have called you, but I didn't.
I just know that I'm your 16th best friend.
That's not bad though. I feel like you have a lot of friends.
It's actually-
so
That's actually pretty high up there.
Fuck you, man.
I just
You're my 30th.
shit. I just gotta look at your face from the side. You look like not you look like, but for a second you looked like
Don't say it.
The dude from 5 Seconds to Summer.
Dude.
Is that what you, you knew it?
If you go to my Twitter, and I tweeted last night, bro, on TikTok, everybody's like, yo, you look like Luke from Five Sauce. Holy shit, is this Luke from Five Sauce?
But you're a more attractive version of Luke.
Dude, he's an attractive guy. So I'm not complaining at all.
Yeah.
But
don't compare me.
But I'm me, bro. I get that, and I get Matthew Gray Goobler.
I get that. I get meth.
I get meth. How do you feel about TikTok? Like, such a fucking chachi question, but like, do you literally find it the same in the same vein as Vine? Like, do you look at it the same? I know you've been through Vine, through YouTube, and then it's fucking TikTok time.
I think that TikTok has some of the same styles of humor to offer that was on Vine. Like, there's sometimes like really short, funny, like random lifestyle videos that happen, and those were the funniest Vines too, were like the things that someone caught on camera that was just fucking hilarious, not like the skits or the dances or something like that, like those like random moments that someone like captured. I do think that TikTok has some of that that's similar to Vine, and when I get on TikTok, I feel old now. Like I can scroll through and watch people doing stuff, but I can't do the same things, and I try to do some of the dances that they do, and it just looks weird because I'm 28 and these kids are like 16 doing the dances.
Right, yeah.
You also have a different body type than most of these kids too.
Yeah, the skinny, lanky.
Yeah, I remember you did some e-boy TikToks though.
I did a couple. I did a.
they're good.
But that was because I was doing a YouTube video and I transformed. But I've been reading a lot about like TikTok is now the funnel, and this is what we all thought Vine of too. Like we all thought of Vine as what, I don't know. Pause for car.
Scott did like 6 shots before this podcast in a row.
Wasted.
He's so hammered.
No, but
we said that con una fea.
This is gonna be the clip. That's gonna be 5 seconds.
TikTok. TikTok is a place that people can go and they can get millions of followers with the least effort out of any platform possible, because you have a chance to go viral with anything that you post. If you're remotely funny, you can cut it up into a really short video and look really funny. It's just very similar to Vine. Vine had the revines. TikTok has an algorithm that like makes your video just pop if 100 people that they put it in front of like interact with it the right way or something like that.
Right.
So it's crazy. You can get mega famous on TikTok. You can get 5 million followers. What's important is how you can get those 5 million people onto all your other platforms that you can monetize. So you get TikTok, then you push them over to YouTube and make a YouTube video that makes money. But some people can't get the transition to work.
I've noticed that and I think it's gotten better, but like I really jumped on TikTok when we went into quarantine. That's like when I had posted a couple before, but that's when me and everybody else in America jumped on.
Yeah.
And I noticed when I first was on there that the like ratio from TikTok to Instagram, like I would see kids with like 5 million TikTok followers. Then I go to their Instagram, they had like 31,000. And I was like,
no fucking way.
Whoa.
Like, right? It's insane.
It's still kind of like that too.
Yeah, it depends on the person. There's different styles of TikToks, and I keep on thinking of like the dance kids, like Addison Rae, Charlie, and then like the Sway House kids, the Hype House kids. They're doing very like almost using TikTok as an Instagram that moves. Like,
hell yeah.
It's like, look at me, I'm good looking and I can dance. My Instagram profile's right here. So like those kids translate a lot, whereas the people doing skits or like making funny stuff, like some of them translate well. Some of them are going to build their following on TikTok and never see it anywhere else. Yeah.
I mean, it's also hard for some 16-year-old in Indiana to know what to do. Like he's just like, oh, sick, I have 1 million followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
Who knows how to like, where you've been through the gamut and you know exactly how to move them over.
Yeah. And even brands are seeing like a lot of value in TikTok, where they're shifting their campaigns from being, I want this influencer to promote my product on Instagram, to I want them to make a video on TikTok, because they have this following where it's going to do a certain number no matter what, because they have a big following. But TikTok could also blow this video up, and it's almost like gambling.
Oh yeah.
And they pay you whatever your TikTok rate is, and they could get 100 times the value if it goes on the For You page.
Yeah. I've seen some TikTok brand deals with, some of the largest influencers. I can only imagine. Like I can just only imagine how much they're getting paid for that. Because I remember back in the Vine days how much people get paid, and it was great. Like it was wild. Mm-hmm. It was just so wild. Like,
yeah,
I never got any crazy Vine deals, but I did hear about some people getting some big bucks for the big video. Like the top Viners, though.
Yeah.
The only thing I ever want out of this podcast is for us to get a Blue Chew sponsorship.
Oh yeah, Blue Chew would be great.
The only thing I want.
What is Blue Chew?
Blue Chew is literally like boner gum. And I think it's hilarious that somebody made that. And like,
why is it Blue Chew? Like, is it something to do with blue balls? Like,
maybe.
Is it in a gumball format?
I've never even seen it. I have no idea. I just know it exists.
It's on a handful of podcasts.
Yeah.
That I hear.
And they sponsor podcasts?
A lot of them. It's like, you know how Manscaped sponsors everything?
Yeah.
It's like that. They're like starting to like sponsor. I guess they're really targeted towards podcasts.
Yeah.
I think it's
Blue Chew. Chew some gum, get a boner.
That's their motto.
That's literally their motto. It is pretty great.
Freshen your breath and erection your cock.
What? Erection your cock.
A little wordy, but I like it.
My bad.
Yeah, if we can like shorten that a little bit, that'd be perfect.
Freshen breath, erection cock.
Erect cock.
Yes.
I like the shun. Fresh shun, erect shun.
Have you? Oh
You get
yeah!
it.
Holy shit! Have you seen the TikToks that are nice cock?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna go.
Are in a weird TikTok hole. That you see things based on what you're liking.
So there's this fucking balcony here. I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking whip myself over the edge of it.
Don't do that.
What is this I love Kian Lolly tattoo, and why did you get it?
Well, I was filming a YouTube video a while back, and
I got it.
It was a tattoo roulette where we draw on stuff. You put it in a hat, you pull it out. Then we played some trivia game, and I lost, so I had to get a tattoo that was drawn on, and it was actually the tattoo that I drew.
That worked out.
Yeah, I got the tattoo that I drew.
I would play that. I think I'd play that game.
I play tattoo roulette.
How does this? Is this area hurt? I feel like it wouldn't hurt at all.
This is like one of the least painful tattoos I've ever gotten.
Yeah,
but it's just lines too. Like it's not shaded.
What's the most?
Anything.
This one? Right in the elbow bone.
The elbow sucks.
Yeah, the elbow's gotta suck.
It kind of filled up with liquid after I got it because I think it was so on the elbow bone while I was doing it. But like the collarbone is also awful. And if you get close to your nipple, it feels like you're on your nipple. So it all just kind of sucks.
Are you just gonna be covered in ink at some point?
I hope not. I hope that I don't get so addicted that I can never stop.
I just got a new one. Look.
I like it.
A little baby one, but it made me want to get another one next week. So
we're going soon, baby.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna get some more.
I need some more leg tattoos. I'm top heavy. I got a lot up here, none down here.
Leg tattoos are cool. They're very cool. I want an ankle tattoo actually.
Yeah, I have a little get better on my ankle. It's very.
There we go.
It's kind of feminine.
Little mental health, dude. I love the feminine energy. You gotta have some.
Got to.
You got to.
Yeah.
You know what I want to talk to you about is your multi-million-dollar gym that you have at your house.
Oh yeah, I've been running a little speakeasy out of my house.
So you've been running a speakeasy, and I'm not gonna cut this out.
It's not a speakeasy. It's a gym.
It's a gym.
Like more like
it's a garage.
Yeah.
I have a garage at my house, guys.
A garage gym, and I've been speakeasy working out there.
Every once in a while, Spencer will
just every once in a while
stop by, work out,
get a good lift in.
I'm so jealous of your guys' lifting abilities. Just don't.
It literally it saved my entire life. I want you to know that, Scott.
I'm glad you're still here.
You literally like I would just be in there like lifting, and I'm just think like I'm so lucky that I have Scott in my life.
Well, I'm glad that you came by.
Well, I got you a little motherfucking gift.
Oh God.
Scott's Gym.
Scott's Gym, baby.
EST 2020.
Well,
Estimated 2020. What does EST stand for?
Established.
Oh,
but also estimated. I can put it back here again.
Okay. I just hit you in the head with it.
That was so nice of you.
Shoulder strength.
Gifts.
Well, it was so nice for you to let me work out there.
I appreciate that. And it was nice you coming over and using the gym because I feel like we got a lot closer, and now you're finally
dude.
gonna hop on a song,
Dude.
Because
Actually, though,
I can guilt you into doing a song.
you literally
because
can't.
you let me.
I'll let you use your fucking gym. You gotta hook me up.
Dude, if you don't do this, I'm exposing you somehow.
I had a camera in that gym. I saw the weird shit that you did by yourself in there.
There was times when you'd come over, I just wouldn't even see you because it's just like, can I come use the gym? Sure.
Yeah, there were a few times. I was like, Scott here?
We actually only worked out together like twice, maybe. And it was like there was a few people, and it was like a big group.
That
workout.
was so fun, bro. That was so fun. We like, I mean, there's like 5 people maybe, all your friends who are all super fucking nice, by the way. I'm talking to Todd. I think Todd's gonna come do a podcast like next week, and it was just fun because we were all like, just a few sweaty dudes just going crazy and like lifting heavy. And it was a good vibe.
Just a few sweaty dudes going crazy.
Sweaty dudes
in a
going
speakeasy.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. It was my vibe, and I loved it a lot.
So you're gonna have Todd on after me? Is that because you're saving what's the better for last?
No,
or
dude, come on.
I just when you tell
you're
me
in first place, dude.
you tell me during our podcast that you're having Todd come on and do your podcast as well, and I'm just like, well, why?
Because
I'm not enough.
I think you're great, man.
I am not good enough for you.
Shit.
Never ask me about the gym again. No, I'm just kidding. You should have me, then Todd, then me and Todd,
Now we're talking.
then Todd and me.
I really want you to you guys are gonna work on a song, and you go to his place,
that'd
and
be
the
cool.
song is called We're Not Friends Anymore.
It's actually that's kind of a cool Billie Eilish type title. We could make it.
Yeah, the whole thing could be about a falling out that you had, or not even a falling out, just like somehow you guys drift apart, not friends anymore.
We should honestly. This isn't bad information. I hope you're keeping this in your head.
It's right here.
You guys
It's
are
all,
welcome.
it's all locked up. What
Thank
did we
you,
just talk
Madison.
about?
Nothing. We do an episode every few maybe every 10 podcasts. It's called Drunk Chronicles, and we start at 100% sober, and
we end 100% not.
We end pretty slaughtered. You guys, we should do that all together.
That's how I start
Chronicles.
every night.
Especially right now.
God,
Every
isn't that
single
the
night.
fucking truth, dude? It sucks. That's really a little bit too real. That's my entire life. I start the day 100% sober.
You just wait for
day.
the sun to kind of start going down, and you're like, all right, it's acceptable now.
It's time. I don't know why, but it's just like my thing. Like I am technically an alcoholic, but I don't consider myself really an alcoholic because I like to have a few drinks before I go to bed. But it's like I got nothing to do now.
That's the real problem.
Did you actually
Yeah.
did you know the technical definition of an alcoholic is not what you're describing? So this is going to make you feel better. But if you're an alcoholic, it means that you literally can't stop drinking. So that's the only actual defining thing of an alcoholic. If you have one beer, and you just have to have 10 more until you literally pass out.
I do.
That's well.
I saw something different about what an alcoholic is before, and it was if you have more than 2 drinks when you go out. It's similar, I guess. If you go out and you have 5 drinks, you're an alcoholic. If you drink more than once a week, you're an alcoholic.
Interesting.
Well, they
It's-
didn't count
you know, a lot-
quarantine.
It's like the only people I could picture that are not alcoholics are people that do not drink at all, because everyone who drinks
Right.
drinks more than 1 drink
Yeah.
most of the time. I don't know.
Yeah, my grandma is not an alcoholic.
That's good.
She doesn't drink, so
Yeah.
But my mom has a margarita on Friday.
Mhm.
She's an
Yeah.
alcoholic.
Well,
Mom,
is it only 1?
I don't even know, dude.
If it's only 1, then she's in the
I
clear.
think it's what you said. That's what I see it as.
That's what I've read. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Like
I'm an alcoholic.
I have been having a drink literally most nights in quarantine,
Yeah.
but last night I was like, yeah, I don't really, I'm not feeling it, and then I didn't. So then I think I'm in the clear.
Yeah, I've had 2 nights during quarantine where I didn't drink anything.
Yeah.
And I feel great about that.
Dude, you
I don't
fucking
see-
made it.
I don't see any reason not to drink if it's not hurting me.
Oh, I
Yeah,
haven't,
it
smo-
is.
I haven't not smoked weed in months.
Hell yeah.
So, what's
You're a
the
pothead.
term for that? Weedaholic? That doesn't seem as
Pothead works.
Yeah.
okay.
Weed,
We'll go for it. Yeah.
weed connoisseur.
There we go. That's more professional. I like that one.
I thought about this question that I was actually just going to ask on our own episode, but I think I don't know. Scott might have a good answer for it. Have you guys ever had a near-death experience that was actually like a very scary like near-death experience? Whether it be, a crazy car accident or a murder or something like that you can think of.
I had like a very interesting period of my life right after high school. I think I was like 19, 20, and I experimented with drugs and stuff like that during that time period. I never overdosed on anything, but I would like go out and party, and then I would have very bad next day like hangovers from like drinking and whatever it was that I was doing. And I started having like these episodes where I would pass out, kind of shake, but it wasn't a seizure.
Right.
And my whole life would like flash like in my head. It was like, it's how I imagine like the DMT release when you do die.
Oh.
And it's the scariest thing because like I have no, like I'd pass out and like I'm there, but I like felt, I like saw all these images of like my entire life, like from a third person perspective, like going through my mind.
That's insane.
And it happened to me like 7 or 8 times during that like 1-2 year period. And I thought I was going to die every time that it happened. I was like, is this the time that I'm actually going to pass away? And it wasn't from anything like too crazy, but it happened. Like I was like, I thought I was going to die. I don't know. It was weird.
So that would happen when you'd have your like hangover type vibe the next day.
Like I went to Havasu one weekend, came back, went to class. Like I was in college, and I was in my calculus class, and I kind of started feeling really uncomfortable and like shaky. And it also stems from like being anxious. So when I'm hungover, I'm like extra anxious. And I felt like trapped in this classroom that I couldn't just get up and walk out of. And I looked up at the clock. My friend was sitting next to me. I was like, do you have any water by any chance? Because I started like freaking out. Like I needed to drink some water.
Yeah.
He didn't have water. And then I just like fell out of my seat and like passed out.
Whoa.
And then I went back to that class like 2 weeks later. I skipped it for a couple days.
Because everybody in the class probably saw.
Yeah, it was super embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I had to go back because we had a test scheduled. And I was taking the test. Everything was fine. This time I wasn't like hungover or anything. I was like, I'm not going to put myself in that situation again. And I was taking the test. And I looked up at the clock, and it was the same time that I had the previous one, and it like triggered.
Oh no!
It triggered in my head, and I passed out again during the test.
Dude, come on!
It was so weird, but it's like it's just like it was all mental.
Well, that's some real anxiety stuff. I have a very similar thing with places. I had this studio that I was working at in Venice, and one time I went, I had this crazy like. Very anxiety driven, like disassociation. And I felt like I wasn't in my own body, and I felt dizzy as fuck. And I'm glad I Ubered that day because I could not, I was just like freaking out and I like almost throwing up, and I had to like leave. I had to literally be like, dude, I gotta bounce. Yeah. He was very cool about it. So the next time I went back, I felt the same thing. I like associated it with that. And that's like a classic telltale of anxiety, that you associate places with feelings and like times and yeah. Oh, fuck, man.
And I always think about like how powerful is your mind for you to like be feeling fine, and then one little thing will trigger this crazy panic attack. Like
it's insane. Yeah.
I've been like, I used to not like driving because I was afraid that I was going to have one of those episodes while I was driving. And I had to go through like this one intersection. It was like kind of a gnarly intersection. I'm always like, I get nervous at that specific intersection, and then I start feeling like weird at that intersection. So I try to avoid all these streets to get there, but it was the only way to get to where I needed to go because it was where like it was on my way to my job. But yeah, you try to avoid the things that triggered these moments.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, with all transparency, literally 30, 40 minutes before you got here, I told Matthew, and I said, dude, I'm like, there's no reason right now, but I'm having a panic attack. I'm like literally sitting here fine talking to you. And I like can't see straight, and it's gone now.
You're gone now.
Yeah, it's gone now because you came over.
Thank God. I'm so happy Scott's in my life.
That is what happened.
It's nuts.
Well, you get you get that sense of normalcy back. Just like talking to people.
My normalcy is Scott.
This is the new normal.
I like it.
How about you? Ever died?
Ever died, came back to life.
No, I mean the same stuff. I mean, like Spencer and I talk about this, but yeah, like I have panic attacks and anxiety and stuff. So I don't think I've not experienced what you've experienced, but I've definitely felt like I would rather be dead than like what I was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
But
your problem, like
yeah, just like that anxiety and stress and panic. You're like because when it happens to me, like it's not a 20-minute thing. It's like we're in this is going to be a 4-day situation. So like on day 3, I'm just like, I might just like suck on a fucking exhaust pipe instead and just see what happens.
You always make it through, brother.
But we're here. And now we have exclusively the only podcast on a balcony.
Yeah, and this is what we've been fucking working for, Matheson.
Yeah.
This podcast on this balcony.
On this balcony.
This place. You can never leave this place because this balcony is here.
We're just waiting for Blue Chew to call.
We could build another balcony on top. We actually do
a double-decker
just
balcony.
our episodes on the balcony up here. There's another one smaller, but
I thought you meant literally this. You like perch on these wood bars
on the beams. We could do a hanging episode. I do.
That would be awesome.
That sounds wrong.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm literally saying hanging from the beam with my arms.
All right, that's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
I realize that some people won't be watching the video.
Yeah.
So just so you know, I was talking about hanging my arms and my hands from a wooden beam and also shooting an episode at the same time.
I think we should do that. I think it'd be fun.
When I do home workouts, I do pull-ups on that.
How do you get up there?
I jump. I grab. And
How tall are you, man? Thing's high.
7 feet.
Taller than us.
7'1".
Wow.
7'6".
I don't think I could reach that.
You could do it. I believe in you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So we have I think a recurring segment on the show.
Anxiety?
Yeah, exactly. Where we just talk about how we're all sad. We have a recurring segment on the show where I would like to know what your Mount Rushmore of musical artists are. Your top 4. If you had to make a music Mount Rushmore.
You're now the president.
Yes.
You look at Mount Rushmore. You say,
I don't like those faces there. I want to put
like George Washington didn't really do
fucking-
that much. So
and it's anybody that you want. You got to choose 4 music artists.
actually a better way of putting it. It doesn't have to be your favorite, but it's be who you think deserves to be on Mount Rushmore, musically speaking.
Yeah, I kind of like
Either
it
way.
being your favorite.
Okay.
my favorite would be different than who I think.
Yeah, do favorite.
Okay, do favorite then.
Because it was like who deserves it? Like probably like Freddie Mercury and like Tupac and the very
Mozart.
pinnacle musical inspirations.
Yeah, do your favorite. That's more fun.
Do your favorite. It's more, fuck your opinion on who's the best.
You don't know.
I put Spencer,
Dude. Hell
Matheson,
Now we're getting somewhere.
myself, right in the middle. Even though there's no middle when it comes to 4.
Yeah. Right, but
We can get rid of the 4th one. And this is your Mount
fucking
Rushmore.
us.
So
I don't know. I'm really bad with favorites. I like 21 Pilots, so if I could mix Tyler
you
and
can do a
Josh,
band.
Tyler and Josh there,
Okay.
maybe some Brendan Urie,
Nice.
John Bellion, Eminem.
Dude, nice.
very cool.
All white guys though. I gotta change the favorites up. Jason Derulo, as well.
Savage love. It's somebody that your heart.
No one knows that.
Savage love. I think that's really cool that artists have been doing that. You take like a sound from TikTok and be like, I'm gonna remix this and make it a huge song now.
It's amazing. And he took that sound and he put out an entire song, featured the guy who made the beat, like Laxed Siren beat. I forget his name. I think it's Laxed. And now it has, I checked today, 140 million streams on Spotify. It's been out for like weeks. 140, guys.
Nuts. My song's been out for weeks. I got 200,000 streams.
Dude, that's fantastic.
That's great, yeah.
Not as good as Jason Derulo, but it's pretty good for me.
You had a song that came out that got a lot. I think, was it Samurai? That got a fuck ton of TikTok uses, or was it the other one?
It got a lot of TikTok uses, and that was
Men Are
interesting.
Trash.
I built samurai thinking like, I'm going to make this like a TikTok song. I'm going to build a dance for it. And I'm going to try to get as many people as I can to do the dance. And I got a lot of people to do the dance. Addison Rae even did the dance.
Yeah, I saw that.
Thank you, Addison. And it has thousands and thousands of videos, but the song did not get more streams than any of my other songs. Like it's like very below average on the streaming level. And then the Men Are Trash song that came out 2 days before, that was a bad release plan on my part to put one song, then another song. But Men Are Trash did great without any sort of like, let's get people to do this on TikTok, because it was just like a meme-y, men are trash, and maybe I'm a raccoon. Like
maybe I'm a raccoon.
It was just like a meme. Like people were able to make something out of it naturally.
Yeah.
And that's what's cool is things can just happen naturally. You don't, if you try to make something work, it won't work. If you're not giving a shit, then might just work.
Yeah.
I tried to do I tried to come up with a whole idea for my song Grateful. And
I love that song. I've been listening to your music past week.
Hell yeah.
Thinking about what kind of voice is going to be on this new song.
Savage Love.
Got a great voice, but I love that Grateful
Jason
song.
Derulo has a great voice. I have an okay voice.
Okay, whatever.
Let's make TikToks. Let's make a TikTok. Let's make a Savage Love TikTok.
Right now?
No, not right now. Later.
I gotta go later.
I gotta go now. Yeah,
I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get going.
Are there any podcast worthy touring stories that you would feel comfortable telling some listeners?
This one time at band camp,
I murdered the band director and I didn't give a shit.
I don't think I have any like interesting tour stories, to be honest.
Okay. We don't really either.
It's just like I go on tour and I do the same thing every day. Like
Yeah.
I love doing it. I love going on stage. I love meeting the people and hanging out by the bus, but I don't have any like crazy like someone jumped onto our bus from the roof and sawed a hole into it and got in there while we were sleeping.
I was in until you said sod. I was like, really? Seriously?
I could probably make something up that sounds real, but
You know,
I don't want to lie to you.
I appreciate that.
we have some people on that kind of tour very like in almost like a ratchet way, and they have crazy stories about like borrowing a car and then they open the console and there's a brick of cocaine in there and just this crazy story. Mm-hmm. And then we're like, yeah, it's one time like
our car broke down.
Broke down. It was wild. We're throwing football on the side of the road.
I think that like as far as touring goes, like nothing too crazy is going to happen when you're doing what you're doing. But like on a night off in New York City, you might go out and do some crazy shit, go to the late night clubs, get home late. Nothing happens to me, but I'm sure that it happens to people.
Is that like is that by design? Like, you don't want to be getting crazy, or?
You probably, I mean, as a singer, you literally have to take care of your voice.
Yeah. The last tour I actually had to end up getting like prednisone and like my voice was gone for like
most tours.
A week. Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, it's horrible.
That shit makes you feel weird too.
It does.
You're not supposed to drink on it, but I did.
Yeah, me too.
When I'm touring, I have to have a couple drinks before the show too to loosen up.
Come on, dude.
And a lot of drinks after to celebrate.
Yeah.
So,
hell
yeah, I got
some during.
You get it.
I was at your show at the Regent for your last tour, and I was with your agents, and I was getting a bunch of free drinks because I was with the right people, and it was great. And then I went to go talk to this dude from Live Nation, and I started talking to him, and I realized, oh my Lord, I am 4 drinks too drunk. I should not be talking to this guy right now. Luckily, he was kind of drunk too, but I was rock and roll at that show.
If you can tell,
yeah.
Sorry,
no, you go ahead.
If you can tell that you are 4 drinks too drunk, then you can't be that drunk.
I mean, that is true.
Interesting.
That is true. I definitely like had this thing where I pinch my like leg. I'm like, can I feel that? If I can feel it, I'm not too drunk, and I couldn't feel it.
Okay, then you were too drunk.
And I was like,
we did get pretty drunk at that show. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, people were just buying drinks for us. So
and then there's a handful of people
Yeah.
that ask for a picture, and when people ask for a picture when I'm slaughtered, I hate it because I feel so bad. I feel like I should be like,
How do I normalize myself.
And I just make these. I just make these giant eyes.
I'm sober. I promise.
Spencer,
I didn't ask you if you were.
You're being really weird right now, man.
What do you mean?
Does this look normal?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd pay a lot of money to see that.
It's that Midwest shame. that
Everyone
I
gets
carry.
drunk differently too.
Oh yeah.
I don't seem drunk until I'm really drunk. Like,
Well, that's a good question. What are your guys' drunk desires? Like, do you want to eat? Do you want to fucking hang? Like what?
I used to want to eat a lot. I don't want to eat as much anymore. I want to fucking rage. I want to like. I still have that in me.
I get horny when I'm drunk, mostly.
Yeah.
It's like my mental boundaries of worrying about sex go away, and I just want to have sex.
That's totally fair.
I'm literally exactly the same.
I think I carry some of that too.
I
I
just
actually
think
didn't want
about-
to say it until somebody else.
I don't like crave food when I drink. When I smoke weed to kill the high, definitely I want to eat as much
Yeah.
as I can because I get all paranoid if I'm smoking weed,
Yeah.
which is why I don't really do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, it gets me a little too. I just had to stop because of my voice, but it gets me a little too paranoid. But it's a fun time. I remember I went over to your house the first time that we lifted together, and I got over there, and you had been hungover from the night before.
And
And
then the next time I came over, you were hungover from the night before, and like every single time I came over, you were hungover.
and I will tell you that there's sometimes, not usually, but sometimes just a fucking pizza on the table from last night. And you'd walk out, and Scott's just literally has an 8-pack. Like, actually has an 8-pack. Like,
for you.
shredded. And I just, like, would get, like, low-key, just 10% of me would just get a little bit pissed. Just a little bit like, the fuck, dude? You ate pizza last night, and
Well, I have
a lot of steroids in my body.
a lot of steroids in my body, for one, and B vitamins, but also a very interesting bowel movement system.
Oh,
So
your gut biome is healthy.
It's not healthy.
It's not healthy.
I have some sort of severe IBS where I sometimes will shit like 10 times a day. So if I eat really poorly,
It all goes out.
it all comes out. There's probably a little bit stuck to my ribs still, but like a lot of it is just squirting out. Sorry, it's graphic.
No, I'm in. We'll add a thing in there in the video.
But no, like
Never mind, we're good.
Splice.com.
When I moved into my new house and we built the gym in the garage, I started working out once a day, at least trying to do like 2 a days. And I started running, and I wasn't able to run for a while because I broke my ankle, I broke my knee in high school, and just stopped lifting legs. And I think recently I've been able to kind of get back into doing like cardio and all those kind of workouts. So even if I eat poorly, I can still trim it off by doing a lot of like those kind of workouts.
Yeah, I try to do the same. I mean, I do 30 minutes of cardio a day, and I still am not as shredded as you. So
Some people are just built like that. Some people are just
just-
gonna be shredded, and
Yeah.
that's just.
you take some
And I have
laxatives.
envy for sure.
Laxatives.
Yeah,
Just poop it all out, you know.
Just shit everything that you eat out.
take breaks in my concert. Have a poop break.
I've had to do that once
Really?
in the intermission. Like I didn't like stop the show, but halfway through, we had like a 2-minute like something happens during the show,
Like the song.
and I was like, "This has got to go right now," and I had to run off and go poop.
I've done that too with you and with different artists as well. Like with the acoustic part of the show, when I'm off stage, I am rocketing everything, and it's just
Always peeing, I assume.
no. I'm well. A lot of
I
times it's
forget that I
peeing.
have to pee, and then literally I go off stage, and then there's like the encore, and you come back on, and I go off stage, and I realize how bad I have to pee, but I don't have time, ever.
Yeah, I generally like it was only like one time that I actually had to like I had something going on. I had to like go take a shit in the middle of the show. But usually your adrenaline's pumping, you don't realize you got to fucking
Right.
do anything. So
Right. One time I changed into my sweater for the last song because I have a song called Sweater.
that's my sweater.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got it.
How the fuck you got it on?
You get it.
Yeah.
So I kind of like have this wife beater that I've tucked in, and I don't remember why, but I like kind of like unzip my pants and like
Shit all over.
just shit all over the stage. So
Just ruined the front row of girls.
come on.
Oh, that's where we've gone too far.
You shit all over the kids.
We don't even have rules for this. We never thought this was gonna happen.
Spencer, everyone's getting canceled, and you're shitting on people, man.
Oh, that's really funny.
Not a good look for you.
Not a good look for them
the
either.
end of the story is the end of the story is not as funny as that. But I went on stage and my fly was down. That's the end of the fucking story.
That was it?
It's dwarf because you brought up shitting on people.
You went to untuck your wife beater and you noticed your fly was unzipped. Were you wearing underwear at least?
That's a good question.
No.
No.
Oh my lord.
So I was singing half the song and I kind of like looked down. I'm like,
your nuts are out. And you're like,
but the way that the flap was, like you couldn't see inside except for a certain angle. I never heard anything about it. So if anybody saw me with my,
I'm sure you were fine. So it's
plus the flies are always kind of like up in the upper region. You're not going to actually see peen.
Yeah.
Unless your peen is riding. If you had a boner, you had to tuck it into your waistband.
Right. Tuck it up.
The tuck up. We all, we've all been there.
Mailbox.
Anyways,
I heard somebody calls it the mailbox. You ever mailboxed it? I was like, what?
That's funny.
Huh?
Like the little
Hey,
thing
like a
that
mailbox.
lifts up.
Yeah.
I like that. You ever mailbox it? The only thing I don't like about it is if I said it to someone, they wouldn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah. But
You just got to say, you ever tuck your penis into your waistband?
You can text us that now, and then the three of us will know.
Like,
Hey,
hey,
guys, I'm mailboxing right now. What are you guys up to?
what are you guys up to? I'm mailboxing.
Really got off on a tangent there. I really have pooped on the acoustic break though. Is really what I was
it's
trying
a good
to get
time.
at.
It's probably like 6-7 minutes.
Oh yeah, easily.
Just enough time.
Yeah, just keep a bucket next to the drum set.
Oh my god.
God, can you imagine? You guys are playing acoustic songs and I'm just fucking
You
just going to town on this.
He's like singing all beautifully, and then all of a sudden you just hear,
Sorry,
Spencer.
I turn around.
Jesus.
Why are you I just want that's almost worth it just to see what your reaction
By the
would
way,
be.
the show is sponsored by Manscaped. He starts shaving.
Blue
You
Chew.
turn all your business into a bucket. The bucket of shit and hair.
This has gotten pretty gross.
We give it away at the end of the
I feel
show.
like
This has gotten horrible.
I'm sorry. I don't know what this podcast is usually like. I never listen to podcasts.
I love what's happening right now. This is
it-
everything I've ever wanted.
We've gotten mega raunchy. We never actually got into this subject, but I'm glad we're here and it's a first for us.
It's jokes, people. Like, let's just freaking
Oh, it
calm
is?
down. Well, not me. Yes, me pooping on stage while you're doing your acoustics.
I would never do that.
It's like,
Until you do.
I mean, we'll see. You know,
Hey, my question is where did Vanilla Ding Dong come from? Because you're the artist formerly known as Vanilla Ding Dong.
Oh, I still am the ding dong.
You still do have the Instagram handle, don't you?
Yeah, I have it for my second account. I just switched the name over.
That's great.
Didn't want to lose it. It's a piece of me, you know?
It's iconic, yeah.
When I first started on Instagram, I was always kind of like entrepreneurial, and I wanted to build a following for maybe an affiliate program or like trying to like sell products and shit like that before I was even like wanting to be like an entertainer. But I created Instagram and posted, try to be funny on there, but I would go and I would just like people's pictures under like hashtags, trying to get follow backs.
Oh wow.
And it was like like just go scroll like.
Yeah.
And I got banned for spamming basically.
Wow.
And
Interesting.
I was Scott Sire, I think, at first, and then I made Mr. Scotty Sire. I'm not Scotty Sire. I got banned on every account, and then I was like, they're gonna keep banning me because I have the same IP address. Like, they know it's me. Every time I make an account, I have to use something that's not my name. And I was like, fuck it. I'm probably gonna get banned. I'll do Vanilla Ding Dong. And I didn't get banned. And I was like,
Suck.
are you kidding me? This is the one that sticks? So that's where Vanilla Ding Dong comes from.
It's great. I mean, did you have merch with Vanilla Ding Dong on it?
If I did, it would have been like I made it really quick and then it was done. But I don't think I did.
Okay. I'm probably mistaken.
I might have.
I
I don't know.
I think you had
you
like a
should definitely
baseball.
make Vanilla Ding
I
Dong
think you had a
merch.
baseball
That's-
jersey with like something on the back about it.
Oh. No.
Nope, it said don't be sad. Maybe
It's a Lil Sad Boy 92.
that's right.
And it was my tour jerseys. And I got everyone to put their little nickname on the back of the jerseys.
Oh, it's Little
Did you-
Sad Boy
did you
92.
sell those
Is
as
that your
merch?
instant messenger? Like, that's exactly what that sounds like.
That was so. No, I wanted to, but I couldn't find
those would have
blanks.
sold.
I
so
love them.
well.
They looked so cool.
They still will.
Vintage, retro. So
Yeah.
this is from last year, guys.
Super retro.
Lil Sad Boy 92 was my second Instagram handle name.
Oh, okay.
And then I changed it to Vanilla Ding Dong when I lost Vanilla Ding Dong on my main. I don't know.
No, I get it.
Yeah, they just move around.
We swapped them
This
out.
really
you know?
sounds like an AIM name.
It does.
But,
That's what I was going for when I made it too. Like,
yes. What was your AIM name? I can't wait to hear this.
Fucking, I don't remember.
No, you do. Don't do this. You absolutely remember.
Luke Hemmings lookalike 93.
You want to know what it was?
Yes.
It was Spency1127
Yes, that's not even that bad.
Not bad at all. But do you do Spency with the Y or the IE?
Ooh,
with a Y. Yeah.
probably the right call.
There's this girl that I was really into. Her name was Katie.
Yeah.
Forget her last name now.
Shout
I
out
actually
Katie.
know her last name. I don't want to.
Yeah, don't out people. You don't have to.
Just a bitch. Okay, I'm kidding. Okay, so this is girl in 7th grade, and you know how in AIM you had like a little like you could do like a away message.
Yeah.
Mine was in white letters with like a pink background. I had asked her out and she didn't give me an answer for weeks, like weeks. And I had Katie ... please say yes ...
What grade did you say this was?
I was in I might have been in 6th grade actually. I was in 6th grade and she was in 5th grade.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
So you were a young player.
I was a young player, bro.
I didn't ask anyone out till I was
She
like.
said no. So
After leaving you on red for a week.
yeah, that was a couple weeks.
Nice.
A couple.
I dated her
weeks
friend
is-
though. Her friend was
Yeah,
my
you
first
did.
makeout ever, Megan.
Nice.
Oh,
So
it's crazy.
we were at a school, a middle.
What were you about to say?
The name of the school? I don't think it matters. Harmon Middle School.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And we were just standing on the playground. It was like a Sunday. You know how you go to the school on a Sunday, like a weekend.
Yeah, you hang out, play basketball.
We were shooting basketball, and then we just started making out,
Hell yeah.
standing up.
Was it just the two of you, or was there a bunch of people?
There's like a bunch of people.
That's sick.
Jeez, you're just going for it. Was
Anyway.
Katie there? Katie's like playing, and you're just like pulling her friend over and just
middle
going
finger
for
to her. She was mean to me, so that's why I think that. Anyway, let's get off of that shit.
That's funny.
it. I liked that.
We should let's hit the one word.
You think?
One word.
Yeah.
Go. One speed. Go.
All right. So we like to end the episodes with, and it should be a no think kind of thing, but just one word to describe your day so far.
Podcast.
Yeah. You did one before this, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
I did 2 podcasts. That's a boring word. Can
No,
we do
no.
it again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So we like to end these episodes.
That's like a fact.
Yes. Daylight, man, hungry,
Plaid shirt. That's not plaid. That's striped.
crap,
I fucked up.
brain damage. So
Here, I'll do it to you this
Okay.
time. So we like to do a segment on this show called One Word, and it's where I ask you for you to just say one word.
just any word.
Yeah,
describe my
just
day?
any word to describe your day.
I like it. Okay,
Go ahead.
I will go with content.
Okay. Okay.
You guys seem disappointed. What do you mean it's okay? There's no right or wrong answers
Is it
here.
my turn yet?
It's just
Christ.
a boring answer. Like, it's not great. It's not bad. So it's just like
Murder is my one word. Now it's way
That's
more
better.
exciting. Not telling you why. I had a good day. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well that's fine. Mine's anxiety. Is that okay?
Yes,
is that fine
it's
for
great.
you? Is that fine for you?
What is wrong with you?
No, it's not fine for me. I hate anxiety. Why would you say that? You're triggering me by bringing it up.
Shit. I had an anxiety attack before you got here, but now I feel great. And now it's my word of the day is going to be spike ball because I'm going to go play spike ball. What's your word?
Poop. Because as I was sitting here doing this podcast, we talked about poop, and now I have to poop.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I actually thought of one thing I wanted to do real quick.
Kiss.
We're gonna. This is no, okay. Have you ever done improv class, Scott?
No, I've watched an improv class do their final performance
Okay, we're gonna
to
improv right now.
graduate. Okay.
Give me and Scott a fucking scenario. Who we both are and why.
Okay, Spencer, you are a employee at J.C. Penney, and you are
Horrible
a little bit disgruntled because you don't really want to be working at J.C. Penney.
Okay.
And Scott is coming in.
Can you give me an accent?
Yes, Scott is a foreign exchange student from Britain, and he is coming in and he wants to find some American clothes.
Okay. You gotta count us down with scene. Where are we at, by the way?
You're at J.C. Penney.
I mean, what state? What city state?
You are in
Hurry.
Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Okay. Count us down, okay?
Okay.
Who the fuck comes from Britain to live in Michigan?
A lot of people.
They're going to Michigan.
Most people.
University, Wolverines.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
Count us down.
3, 2, 1.
Good day. I just moved here from Britain and I'm looking for some new shoes, mate. Could you help me out a little bit?
Yeah, shoot.
You just point me in the direction of an aisle or something.
That way?
That's only shirts.
Okay, I don't. What kind of shoe? What are you looking for? Are you looking for comfort? Are you looking for business? Like what are we working with here?
Look, I'm not looking for you to help me pick the exact shoe. I just want like where are the shoes? I'll pick them.
Also, I'm sorry, this is like a little bit uncalled for, but I can't tell if you're from Australia or Britain.
I'm from Australia. I'm from Britain, but I went to Australia to practice my Australian accent, and now I'm in America, and I lose it every once in a while practicing.
What do you want?
Shoes.
But what is the main? What's the goal of these shoes? Like, once again, is it for comfort? Is it for business? Like, what are we doing here?
Look, love, you seem very angry, and I'd love for you not to be angry. I might have to talk to your manager.
Guess what?
What?
I am the manager.
Oh, forget I said anything. I'm gonna go to TJ Maxx next door.
Have fun buying average shoes at a small selection. And also, next time you come in here, maybe have some sort of idea of what you're looking for. Because honestly, I'm just like, it triggered's the wrong word, but headed in that direction.
I had an idea of what I wanted. I wanted shoes. That's it. All you had to do was point to the direction of the shoes. You pointed at shirts. You dumb bitch. I'm leaving.
Sir, where did your accent go?
This is a very minor accent. Look, wait, what was it? You want to do this just to prove you're better at improv than me? Yeah, you got a lot of followers on YouTube, but I bet I can out improv you,
Listen,
you fuckhead.
We switched accents.
What are you looking for? Shoes. I've told you 6 times.
Shoes.
Shoes, bitch.
That'd been better.
That was I like doing that. That was fun.
I think that's a lot of fun. I love doing that. I suck at
Wanna do another
accents, though.
I'll do one.
I thought we were great at it.
No, I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
I feel left out is all.
Do I give you a scenario now? You guys go?
No, I'm gonna give you 2-1.
Okay.
Because you're our guest. Okay, so
Fuck, I'm nervous.
Matheson is the young head of a tech company in the Silicon Valley.
Okay.
Very rich, big ego. You are a 65-year-old man who used to work in computers in the 90s, and you're trying to get a job at this massive, brand new tech Apple-esque company.
Okay.
You're interviewing for a job. And scene.
Fuck you.
Oh, what did I do? I'm just looking for
You think you can just fucking come in here and fucking tell me about fucking Windows 98, fucking bullshit, fuck you, and fuck you.
My first computer was a typewriter. It actually wasn't a computer at all. But I think that I would be a great addition to this company.
All right.
Because
Hey,
I
are you having a fucking stroke?
no, hold on. My daughter.
She hot?
She has a computer, and I. Plot twist. I'm a dog.
And I would have got away with it too if it wasn't
Oh God, my back. Oh, it hurts from carrying this improv exercise. Oh, fuck you, Sonny.
Oh my
That
god!
was absolutely worth it.
That was short, but it was fun.
When you turned into Scooby Doo, I think I
I was like trying to do this voice, and I just like it like flipped into something else. I was like, oh no.
oh, that was a lot.
Come on, Reggie.
That was excellent.
Grandpa Scooby Doo. My face hurts.
That was great. I don't even know what my accent was. I was
It was
like,
like,
what
it was
were
like
you-
Boston Mark
I was
Wahlberg,
like
right?
trying to be like an angry Boston guy, but I just
But
really
I-
was caught off guard with the old guy accent.
It reminded me of Mark Wahlberg a lot. You even have a similar look.
People do say that a lot.
People actually say he looks
Yeah.
like Mark a lot. So
Wow. So we got Caleb Hood and Mark
I'm
Cuban.
not. I'm fucking Luke
Luke, what's his last name?
Hemmings.
Skywalker. Oh,
Hemmings. I always want to say Hemsworth.
Luke Hemsworth.
that's a real person too.
No, it's not. Chris
Yes, it is.
Hemsworth.
Oh, it's Liam
and
Hemsworth. My
Yeah.
bad.
come on.
Sorry, Liam.
That's why I get it
also Luke,
confused.
you're out there.
Is it time for the big last question?
I think it's time for the last question.
Another big last question?
Yes.
Well, this is the actual last one, and then after you say your words, the podcast is over.
So these are the
shit.
final words.
This is over, but dude,
Well, before I get to my final words, I just want to say thank you guys for having me. And
Fuck you.
yeah.
And fuck you.
Okay, I'm ready.
watch the "Don't Be Sad" music video.
Thank you.
It's
Appreciate
tight.
that.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point. Like, do you want to? Is there anything you want to tell the people about?
I have a
before?
CBD company called icbdoils.co.
Right.
Oh,
I just released a new song called Don't Be Sad with a music video that Spencer was not in because I didn't call him.
Because he's your 16th best friend.
My name is Scotty Sire. You can follow me everywhere, or you can unfollow me because you're probably already following me. I'm just kidding. That was like
Hell yeah!
that was like
That's the kind of shit we're talking about.
overly confident asshole phrase.
I like confidence.
Sick.
Just plug myself. My name's Scott.
That was a good plug. Go check out all of that situation and
Or don't even worry about it.
yeah.
No, thank you for doing this for real.
Very excited
We're
to
gonna ask
have
you
you.
one last question.
Thank you.
And then it's gonna be over.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2.
Oh. Just say whatever comes to your mind.
Hey, no pressure.
3, 2, 1.
When's lunch?
I think I'm gonna have lunch tomorrow at about 2:30 p.m.
There it is.
Scotty
Love it.
Sire.
Yes.
Thank you, friend.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, my friends.
When's lunch? When's lunch? When's lunch? Oh no.